friends, esteemed faculty and staff, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Dilison Balsubet, and I've had the honor of serving as your senior class president this year. I am joined by your Vice President, Anna Villar, who's been an extraordinary partner throughout this entire journey. It has meant a lot for both of us to lead and represent a class that has made this year one to remember. I would like to begin with the national anthem and the presentation of colors. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Air Force Junior, ROTC, as I lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem, which will be sung by Ayolahaja Akimbo, Natalie Lawrence, and Annabelle McDermott. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. It is an honor to stand in front of our teachers, peers, family, and friends to express our appreciation for our soon-to-be alma mater, Flagler Palm Coast High School. Before we begin, there are some thank yous that need to be given to those who have assisted us in our success and accomplishment here at Flagler Schools. When your name is called, please stand for recognition. We ask that you please hold the applause until all the names in each section have been read.
From the Flagler County School Board, we would like to recognize and thank Superintendent of Flagler Schools, Ms. LaShaka Moore. Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Angela O'Brien. Chairperson, Mr. William Furry. Vice Chairperson, Ms. Christy Chong. And board members, Mr. Derek Bars, Ms. Janie Ruddy, and Ms. Lauren Ramirez. I would now like to recognize all of our Flagler Schools principals. As you hear your name called, please stand and be recognized. Mr. Ryan Andrews, Ms. Kristen Bozeman, Ms. Renee Kirkland, Ms. Jessica Fries, Mr. Travis Lee, Ms. Amy Neuenfeld, Ms. Erin Quinn, Ms. Kara Kronk, Ms. Jessica DeFord, Ms. Carrie Presley, and of course, our proud principal, Mr. Bobby Bossardette, the man who sets the standard. I ask that all FPC administration and faculty who have helped us develop the tools that we will now use to set out on our next biggest adventure, please stand and be recognized. All other Flagler Schools faculty and staff who have aided us on our journey, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. And now, 2025 graduates, let's turn to our parents, guardians, family, and friends. We thank you for your support and love, even the tough love when we needed it the most. Parents, guardians, please stand and allow us to applaud you.
You may be seated. From the moment we walked through those FPC doors as freshmen, we've been more than students. We've been Bulldogs. It's hard to believe today's the day we graduate. For so long, it felt like something in the distance, something we'd eventually get to. But standing here with all of you makes it feel real. Over the past 4 years, we've walked the same halls, shared laughs, late nights, wins, losses, and moments that shaped us into who we are now. We started off senior year at the Flagler Beach and ended senior year watching the sunset at the inlet. Between those first and final moments, we made memories we'll carry with us forever. From wild spirit weeks and dress-up days to football games, especially the iconic Potato Bowl win, 68-26. From insanity games with a twist to packed out spring and summer shows that reminded us of how much talent and energy lives at FPC. From Grad Bash, where we spent way too many hours roaming Universal Studios, to one of the best proms we've had just a few weeks ago. The final week of school felt like everything came full circle. Elementary school walk the halls gave us a moment to reflect on our past while showing kids their potential future. And as we walked the halls at FPC for the final time yesterday, everything all hit at once. We were filled with memories that defined who we were, who we are, and who we'll eventually become.
When we first came up here to the stage, we welcomed you as Bulldogs, not just class of 2025, because that's who we are. Being a Bulldog means more than being respectful, responsible, safe, and engaged. We also have pride, grit, and that voice in our heads telling us we can do anything and everything all at once. We realize many of you are excited for what's next. Many of you may be nervous, scared, or unsure. We feel it all too. Although we're up here speaking to this large audience, we don't have everything figured out. We're scared because in a few hours we take off these silly little robes and this milestone of all of our lives will have come to an end. But we're ready, and we'll be okay. We're about to step into a new world, one that feels just as overwhelming as it did when we first stepped into FPC. It went by so fast. They told us it would, but stubbornly, we all doubted that it was true. It really does feel like yesterday, our freshman year, wandering the halls, unsure of where to go. We found our way, one class at a time, until we knew FPC like the back of our hand. Life will feel the same. We might not know where we're going at first, but we'll figure it out, one step at a time until we find our place in this world. And just like we cheered for our teams, bowed after a show, felt the relief after passing a hard test, or winning that game no one thought we could, we'll have moments like that again. Life will bring new games, new stages, and new wins. And just like our days at FPC, we'll rise to meet them. Class of 2025, we're not just going to be okay. We're going to extend the lead. We're going to raise the bar for what it means to be a Bulldog. We're the new wave of thinkers, leaders, and inspirers. We will always be Bulldogs, and we will always bleed green. From your proud class representatives, Anna Villar,
and Dillison Balsube,
thank you, Bulldogs, for an unforgettable 4 years. We have no doubt the class of 2025 will continue to set the standard. Go Dogs! And now I present Angelina Monjaras for your commencement speech.
Thank you, Dillis and Anna. Good evening, class of 2025, family, faculty, staff, and friends. In 1975, 50 years ago, the very first graduating class of FPC eagerly prepared to walk a stage similar to we are right now, ready to embark on their journeys ahead. At that moment, I guarantee you, they had no clue what the future held for them. 50 years from now, I hope we can reflect back on our time here at FPC with pride, knowing it was the first step of our more significant paths because we are forever Flagler. Although we each went on our own unique journeys throughout high school, at the end of the day, we all ended up at the same crossroad: graduation. To the parents, friends, faculty, staff, and family in this room, this would not have been possible without your endless support. With this, I would like to thank my parents. Their strength has always been my foundation, and for that I am endlessly grateful. To my sister Amy, you've always been my biggest inspiration. Your example shaped who I am, and I'm so lucky to have had you as my role model. Finally, to our teachers, thank you for your patience, dedication, and encouragement. You've challenged us, guided us, and left a lasting impact that the phrase thank you cannot fully express. My fellow graduates, this is a significant achievement, and each of you should take great pride in this milestone. It has not come easy. It's the direct result of hard work, late nights, and numerous projects, tests, and quizzes. Our high school experience, however, has not just been measured by what's in Skyward. It's been measured in our years, the memories we've made, and the growth we've shared. Adlai Stevenson once said, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." And as our senior quote, it perfectly captures our high school journey. It's not about going through the motions, but rather immersing ourselves in our experiences and making every moment count. For some, that may have involved going to every football game, school dance, or pep rally. For others, high school looked like spending time at home practicing their hobbies or working late hours at a job. Together, we share the time we spent here at FPC. And if there's one thing that connects us, no matter what classes you took or clubs you joined, it's that moment at the end of every single day when Who Let the Dogs Out blared through FPC's loudspeakers. Like clockwork, it became a part of our daily routines, a comforting reminder that we made it through yet another day. No matter what your high school years looked like, I hope that you made the most of them. High school was definitely filled with challenges, but through it all, FPC served as a safe place to protect us from whatever was going on beyond its gates. Each of our high school experiences have been different, yet we all ended up here in the same place tonight, sharing this moment. As we begin to move on to this next chapter of our lives, we may have been asked the question, what are you going to do after high school? Maybe that's not the right question. Maybe the true question is, who are you going to be after high school? Many of us emphasize our external labels too much, but we don't focus enough on who we are. You might want to be remembered as the smartest in the room, but maybe being the kindest will take you further. Maybe you're someone who helps others feel seen or asks the tough questions even when it's hard. A lot of our identities reflect our accomplishments instead of our potential. You may choose to be a doctor, or you can see yourself as someone who cares for the ill. You might enlist in the military, but you can see yourself as a brave citizen fighting for our country. Even if you don't know what this next step means for you, I want to remind you that it is okay. It's not about what title you hold after graduation, but the person you become. And for those of you who have your lives figured out, I encourage you to question who you are aside from what you want to do. As the years have passed, we've often been told not to look back, just to move forward. But it's important to turn around even if it's just for a moment. Before we look too far ahead, let's take a moment to remember those classmates we lost who are meant to be among us tonight. Their memories walk with us, and their presence is a part of our story. When looking back, it's important not to dwell on what could have gone differently, but to remember those moments that made us who we are, those lessons we've learned, and the people we've met, as they're important as we step into who we are becoming. So class of 2025, don't leave your story behind. Make sure to carry the best parts of FPC with you. I am so excited to embark on this next journey, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't scared. For 4 years, FPC has served as a constant throughout our lives, a place where we could come together and laugh away from all else. As we pull away from this familiar path, we head into the unknown with lessons we've learned and people who have shaped us. Our paths may diverge, but we all began in the same place. Wherever you go, be bold, be kind, and be the version of you that your younger self would be proud of. And no matter how far life takes you, remember, once a bulldog, always a bulldog. Congratulations again, class of 2025. We made it.
Good evening, class of 2025, our incredible staff faculty, proud families, and honored guests. Welcome. Let's begin with a huge round of applause for Io Akimbo, Natalie Lawrence, and Annabelle McDermott. Ladies and gentlemen, that performance wasn't just talent, it was artistry, pride, and pure bulldog spirit. Class of 2025, from one bulldog to another, I'm not your proud principal, I'm a proud graduate who once walked the same halls that you've just conquered. And tonight, I'm filled with more pride than I can put into words. This isn't just graduation, it's a milestone, a legacy. 50 years in the making, and you just delivered a chapter that no one will ever forget. You didn't just carry our traditions forward, you elevated them. You showed up, you led, you gave back, and you made it impossible not to notice. Tonight, we celebrate the unforgettable impact you've made on FPC. Fine arts, you didn't just perform, you showcased Bulldog pride like never before. Formality earned superior at States, and at Disney, they lit up the stage. The starlets dazzled, bringing home medals with glitz, glamour, and a whole lot of grace. With heart, talent, and standing ovations, our thespians packed the house again and again. And the FPC band, 21 straight years of superior ratings. That's not luck, that's a dynasty. Every artist, whether you sang, danced, painted, filmed, or played, reminded us, the arts aren't extra, they're essential. If your creativity brought our schools to life, please stand, we thank you. Let's talk about leadership and service. You saw what needed doing, and you did it. Not for credit, but because it mattered. From Key Club to Leo to Friends for All Abilities, you served beyond our campus. Our JROTC cadets gave over 3,200 hours. 2 of you earned full scholarships to become officers in the U.S. Armed Forces. And for the first time in over 10 years, you were awarded the Distinguished Unit Award with Merit. FFA didn't just grow crops, they cultivated community. And SGA, say less. 120 projects, national recognition, and a legacy that will echo for years. Seniors, you didn't just lead, you redefined what leadership looks like at FPC. Leadership and service members, stand proud and be recognized. Academic excellence. When it came to academics, you shattered every expectation. 28 National Honor Society scholars, 38 future problem solvers, 12 headed to international. DECA, HOSA, Mu Alpha Theta, you dominated. Tonight, nearly 200 graduate with honors. 26 of those shattered the 5.0 ceiling. Another 26 completed the IB program, an academic marathon that redefined endurance, excellence, and what it means to finish strong. 38 earned associate's degrees, 140 earned industry certifications, and your class earned over $1 million in scholarships, powered by Flagler folks who believed in you. Academic standouts, please rise and be recognized. Let's talk about athletics. You turned green into gold. 22 seniors signed to play at the next level. I want you to hear me on this. 81 athletes, 10 teams, state-bound. 15 all-state honorees claimed their spot on a podium. 6 Bulldogs became state champions. 3 of them, twice. Other schools may call us rivals. They talk rivalry. We define reality. Because here, winning is grit, grind, and Bulldog pride in everything we do. 23 teams held GPAs above a 3.0. Our athletes dominate in competition and in class. You're not just athletes, you're scholars, you're leaders, and you are the heart of this community. If you gave it your all, stand tall. Let us see the legacy you have built. And while you were out there breaking records, you still found time to give. Over 42,000 hours of community service. That's not extra credit, that's impact. To the 6 graduates entering the military service, your courage represents the highest ideals of FPC and the greatest kinds of service. If you are a military-bound grad, please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your commitment and your willingness to serve. Before we move on, we pause for those who aren't here tonight. We lost a senior who should be walking across this stage, an underclassman whose story wasn't finished, and a beloved faculty member. Their absence is real, their impact even greater. They are part of this class, and we carry them forward in heart, memory, and how we finish what they started. I want to take a second and honor another kind of achievement, one that doesn't come with medals, cords, or an applause. Some of you showed up after heartbreak, fighting tears, yet you still raised your hand. Some worked until midnight, raised siblings, held families together, and still made it here. Some battled anxiety and depression, but never quit. To those who didn't make honor roll but made it here tonight, you are the heartbeat of this class. You are what resilience looks like, what courage feels like, and what strength sounds like when nobody's clapping. Real strength isn't loud. It's rising when nobody's watching. So if you were tired, hurting, or barely hanging on, but still showed up, you didn't just earn a diploma, you earned our highest respect. We see you, we honor you, and this moment belongs to you too. Behind every single one of you wearing a cap and gown tonight was a team. Your families, who sacrificed more than you may ever know. They showed up, stayed up, held on, and reminded you of who you were, even when you sometimes forgot. Your faculty, teachers, coaches, mentors, who stayed late, pushed harder, and believed in you more than you believed in yourself. And your friends, the ride or die ones who saw the mess and stayed anyways. The ones who carried your secrets, your pain, and sometimes you. Some of y'all weren't just classmates, you were each other's lifelines. So to every one of them, you didn't just help these Bulldogs finish, you made sure they never walked alone. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. That's not just a saying we do at FPC. It's the soul of our story. So to the ones who helped stand when you couldn't get it done alone, this diploma, this moment, this is for you too. Class of 2025, you didn't just follow tradition, you transformed it. You didn't whisper Bulldog pride, you roared it across 5 decades. You changed the game, right here in the golden year of FPC. From the first graduating class in 1975 to now, one thing has never changed. Being from Flagler is not something you can explain. It's something you carry. It's how you lead. It's how you move. It's who you are. So take it with you. Take that strength, the pride, the lessons, and the legacy. Let it show up in how you walk into every room, with confidence, with purpose. Wherever life takes you, whether it's college, career, military, trade, or something you create from the ground up, lead with who you are. You're not just graduates of FPC. You are FPC. So go out there, set the standard, live with purpose, and lead like a Bulldog. We're proud of you, and we'll always believe in you. And as we say each and every morning, and as always, Bulldogs, remember to be respectful, responsible, safe, and engaged. Go Dogs. It is with great pleasure that I now invite Superintendent LaShaka Moore to the podium.
Anna Carolina Villar. Holden Stephen Vlasis. Mark Pavel Volkov. Jack Wyatt Walker. Malaya Cherie Walker. Chloe Aaliyah Wallace. Anna Carolina Villar. Jack Wyatt Walker. Malaya Cherie Walker. Chloe Aaliyah Wallace. Jordan Troy Wallace. Williams Jr. Tyrese Landon Forrest Willis. Grace Catherine Wilmer. Isabella Tamara Dean Wilson.
Thank you, Superintendent Moore. Graduates, please stand. Class of 2025, once again, I congratulate you on your accomplishments. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. You are officially